Lawyers say a plea deal is on the table for Patrick Mahomes Sr., accused of drunk driving back in February. This is Mahomes Sr.'s third arrest on this charge. A judge granted his lawyer's request for an independent test of his blood alcohol level, which came back as .23, almost 3 times the legal limit.
This case is really no different than any other DWI third case. The name of the defendant or the son of the defendant has no bearing on how we're going to make offers in this case, or really how the case is going to proceed.
Mahomes Sr.'s lawyers declined comment. A tentative trial date has been set for July 22nd. Mahomes is a former Major League Baseball pitcher and the father of Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes.